Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host, Sellssi, and we are here at the Ghana Football Association Secretariat. The squad has been named. 30 players called by coach MILOVAN RAJEVAC for the all-important Afcon 2022. Ghana's wait for a 40-year trophy at African Cup of Nations possibly could be ended by Coach Milo. But he named this 30-man squad, not a 40-man squad as we expected. 30 players have been called up. It will be trimmed down to 28 on the 30th of December this month before the team eventually travels to Cameroon. But we'll go through the 30-man list that was called here, and there was few surprises in there. Some I'm sure you were expecting. Others still got called up, even though they have been called up several times and not played for the Ghana Black Stars. So we'll have a look at that today. As usual, subscribe if you have not. Click on the notification bell to get more updates. Without much ado, let's get into the squad that was called by Coach MILOVAN RAJEVAC. And in goalkeeping position, 4 goalkeepers were called up for the Ghana Black Stars. Jojo Walacott of Swindon Town assured at the back for the Ghana Black Stars. He was called up once again. He will be the number 1, I'm sure, heading into the competition. Abdul Nuruddin of Cas Upen once again joins in the squad. Richard Atta of Accra Hearts of Oak and Lawrence Atizigi of St. Gallen make up the 4 goalkeepers that have been called up by Coach MILOVAN RAJEVAC. And he no Razak Abalora, as some were calling for, including myself. After a performance the last time, I regretted imploring for Abalora to be in the squad. Also in here is Baba Idrisu of RCD Mayoka. Yes, Edmond Ado of Sheriff Terraspor, Thomas Teipati of Arsenal. Also in there is Mohamed Kudus of Ajax Amsterdam. Kudus suffering an injury has kept him out for a long time for Ajax. He has not played in December for Ajax, and the coach said he will not hope to see him in action until 2022. So we hope that by January 1st he'll be up for action. Daniel Kofitre of St. Pauli also in there among the midfielders. David Abagna of Real Tamale United has scored 8 goals in 9 games so far in the Ghana Premier League, and I think this is a deserved call-up in terms of goal scoring because we are suffering in that department. And a first-time call-up for Salis Abdul Samed of Clermont Foot in France. Quite interesting. For the defenders, Andy Iado of Reading. A lot of people were not excited by Andy Iado's performance the last time out. He has been maintained. Coach Milo explained why he called him. Well, he didn't explain. He talked about the fact that talking about individual players might not help us, and if we do that, we'll sit here throughout the whole day and will not achieve anything. He expects Andy Iado to improve his performances, I'm sure, because if he's going to maintain those same levels in the African Cup of Nations, it will be a worry. Philemon Bafo of Dreams FC was caught up once again. Questions were asked, same response from Coach Milo. Let's not focus on individual players. Let's look at the collective and what they can do. Abdul Babaraman at left back, Gideon Mensah also at left back, Daniel Amate, Alexander Juku, Jonathan Mensah, and Khalid A. Mumin of Victoria de Guimarães in Portugal. He also another first-time call-up there for him. For the forwards, wingers, quote-unquote forwards, there was Abdul Fattah Isaku, Ghana Premier League Player of the Month for last month, November. Samuel Owusu of Al Fahia, Kamaldeen Sulemana of Stade Rennes, Andre Ayew of Al Sadd, Joseph Paintsel of Genk as well called up once again into the Black Stars team. For the strikers, Jordan Ayew of Crystal Palace, improved performances of late for Crystal Palace. Richmond Boachi Adam called up once again. Not so great the last time out in the final 2 World Cup qualifiers, but hopefully he can improve. As he says, he's looking to take over the goal scoring department from Asamoah Gyan. Maxwell Abekwe of Accra Great Olympics recently scored a hat-trick in the Ghana Premier League this season. Felix Afenya-Jan, Benjamin Tete of Yeni Malathias Sport. So those are the 30 players that have been called by Coach MILOVAN RAJEVAC. Reasons for some of the call-ups were given by the coach, and we'll see what he had to say concerning that. But for Felix Afenyajan, this is what he had to say. Teams in Europe, especially AS Roma, were not ready to release some players. Afenyajan, last time, he was called up, but he didn't make it. As to whether Roma will allow him to come for the Afcon, we are not so sure. Coach Milo is optimistic, though not very sure. We'll leave you with some of the reasons for the call-ups and the questions posed by the media. So that has been it for today. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your day.
The last time the coach called up players for the final round of qualifiers, Felix Afena's name was mentioned. Unfortunately, he did not make it. This time, his name has been mentioned again. What are the assurance that the Roma team are actually going to let him come?
Felix Afenajan is on the list because he's showing a lot of potential and he's trying to establish himself in his club, and we want to have him here, so we will see what is going to happen. This is a chance for him to get to know the others and to understand the requirements and to become the part of the Black Stars. So he's on the list, so let's wait and see. We expect him to come. Not only last few days, the whole period behind us, maybe more than 1 month, was the only focus was on monitoring the players and assessing their form and finding the best solution. So it's never easy, Many of them, they deserve to be here, so to make decisions like this is never easy. So we hope that, this is the best at this moment, and that these guys are I absolutely believe these guys are ready to deliver, and they are ready to fight for their country and to do the best they can. Nobody interfered my selection this time. Not same thing was in the past. Also, I always talk to my assistants and I talk to the people in the federation. We always have fruitful discussions about something, and we have good communications, but nobody is interfering. At the end, I'm the responsible and I pick my team, so nobody put any pressure on me. So the squad is the squad that I decided about together with my assistants.
There is a certain clamor that Ghana should end the 40-year wait for an Afcon title. How are you going to manage that weight of expectation?
Now the situation is almost the same. Of course, even if you look at the FIFA rankings, we are lower ranked than before, but that doesn't mean anything necessarily, since many teams want to win this cup, and many teams have a right to think that they can win this cup, and there is no difference for us. We know how much this is important, and how, if we do this, how much the whole country would be happy. So we can only promise that we are going to do our best to go match by match, because for us every next match is the most important in career, in life. So all of us are aware of the challenge, and we are going to do our best to try to achieve this goal and to make everybody happy.
Do you have standby players or reserve players? Because of the COVID, do you have any standby players to be announced later?
Of course, if you can see the list, we have 30 names here, and for the competition we can register up to 28. From 23 to 28, depends, every national team can decide. Of course, by 30th, by the end of this month, we have to submit the list of 28. So probably we will see what is going to happen in the next days, but this is probably the most likely squad for the competition.